This is going to be the last day for a couple of days that I'm working on this frog picture. I somebody asked me to do another picture for them, and it really intrigued me to do it. So I'm going to put this one down for a couple of days. I've been working on this so long, I get burnt down on pictures, but I'm going to come back and finish it. I really want to, because I've gone this far with it. But the next picture is a much quicker, and I'm really feeling the colors that I see in it. I'm in the mood to do something in emerald green and like a jeweled emerald. So that's what I'm going to do this picture, and I promised her. So as long as my hands are going, I'm happy. Doesn't matter what I'm coloring. Right now I'm coloring for therapy, not really for art. So that's that on the coloring front. So we hit 154 people with the virus in Vegas. Things are really quiet here. I mean, the streets are quiet. My husband actually got up really early this morning and went to the store. And he didn't even need to. I don't even know why he did, but he wanted to pick up a couple of sauces so that we don't get sick of the same thing every day. Not like tomato sauce, but like Indian sauces and some Asian sauces. And he said the store was dead. He said it was really super quiet in there. I'm using indigo blue, just bringing out some of the darker areas now. Mindlessly coloring. My kids are going a little bit stir crazy. My daughter is fine. She's much better now. It was just a cold. Thank God. But I didn't even realize how bad it was getting in New York. I have a lot of family in New York, friends and family. I mean, being that I grew up on Long Island, Long Island has about 1,000 cases, so I'm not complaining. They've got about 1,000 cases of it, and I worry for, my siblings are there, nieces and nephews. I do worry, but they are young. All of my older relatives, well, I have my father here, and I'm guarding him like, he's like making jokes that he never even grounded me this long when I was a kid. I keep yelling at him to get out of the living space because I don't really want him around people who work. I mean, he thinks, oh, everybody is fine, but getting it through his head that any one of these kids that go out every day into work, and I've got 3 of them that work still, and just it's a risk every time they leave and come back. So I really don't want him around them. And he's having a little bit of a hard time with that. He sneaks. Like today, I felt bad. This like everybody was in my living room because we're doing something in my living room, and which I can't tell you exactly what it'll be done by Monday, or actually Tuesday is when I show you guys what we did in my living room. It's going to be one of those things that if a stranger walks into my house, they're going to go, what the fuck? When they walk into my house, because it's the room that's right when you walk into the house. So it's not a very common thing to have in your house. But we're doing it. And you'll see very soon. You're going to think I'm nuts. I think I'm nuts for doing this. But yeah, so my dad, like everybody was in there and we're cleaning it out, getting rid of things in there and resetting up everything. And that's something he would be right in the thick of things, and I had to throw him out because I just don't want him near my family. The younger family that's here. He's supposed to stay in his room, but he comes out every morning before everybody gets up, and I catch him in the living room. Because he's used to being out there. Like, that's his little. He watches his TV there. He doesn't like being cooped up. So we're all getting on each other's nerves here, which I guess is every household in the world being in close proximity. It's like, it's weird. I want togetherness with my family, just not like this. And the not knowing how long it's going to last, that's kind of tough. But it's going to become the new normal. I'm not that worried about money running out or anything like that. But that's me. I don't ultra worry. Well, yeah, I am a little bit of a worrier, if you ask my kids. But there's certain top subjects I don't really worry about, and I just throw my hands up. God will provide. And basically, that's what. I mean, to be honest, in this whole entire thing, I'm just throwing my hands up to God, just like so many times in my life that things get overwhelming. And you just gotta say, okay, Jesus, take the wheel. That's the best saying to me, that is the best saying in the whole world. And yeah, I know I'm Jewish, but still, I love that saying. It's like, it's kind of saying that, it's okay to be feeling out of control. And there's a higher power up there, no matter what you believe in, that's gonna get us out of this. So you just gotta believe. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, if you need to take a break from the news, I know I do. And I'm gonna probably be instituting a little rule in the house about turning it off for a day. Literally, coronavirus news is on all day long. By the end of the day, it's like, I just want a break from it. Like, just turn it off so we can't see. I'm tired of politics. I'm tired of all of that. It's just one day, it doesn't exist. We're just home because we're home. And if it gets too much on you, do that. Just turn it off. Do something, clean out a closet. I'm trying to do something productive every day. That's important. I clean something. You always know my anxiety level by the cleanliness of my house, because when I'm feeling out of control, that's all I do is clean and clean. When I'm relaxed, then everything can go to pot. But when I'm nervous about things, I just get out my Windex. So tomorrow I'm gonna continue painting. I don't think I'm gonna be coloring much tomorrow. I have a lot of things to do. And mostly in preparation for what's coming on Monday. I'm not using white yet. I'm using sap green light on here. Mostly because that's the pencil I grabbed. Yeah, it looks white to me. And it worked, so I'm basically doing the background in 4 different colors. Cerulean blue. Let's see, I have cerulean blue, indigo, sap green light. This is Mediterranean blue. It's a pretty color. I haven't used much of it though. And what is this? I can't even read it. My eyes are so bad. Oh, blue violet, duh. Can use a little bit of that. I like the color that's created using cerulean and white. Turquoise blue does the same thing if I had gotten out a turquoise blue color. I think I have it right here. Is this turquoise blue? Cobalt turquoise. Yeah, this is it. This color looks really good. Let's see where I can add this. Could do a little bit over here with it. I don't love the color plain, but when you add a lighter color to it, I love the tinted version of it. It completely changes. You see what happens? And that's just using the sap green. If you use, let me add this color in here. Something in the formula of this color blends out really good. Write that down. Put that in your CMW, which I probably already told you because we've gone over this color already. Something in the color, in the formula. That's the thing with Prismacolors, that the formulas are different for each color and they do react differently. So you may have one that is really super easy to blend, and then some colors are a real struggle. And that's just something with the Prismacolors. But I do like the way this one reacts. I'm barely pushing on the pencil, and it just blends up so nicely. Okay, that's about as much as my hand can take now. I like that. Oh, I'm glad I started talking about this color. I like the way it blends in with things. It makes the water look. And you can see it right side up. I mean, I'm still working on bottom layers, so I haven't even done like any magic with it yet. That's coming. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay sane, and above all, keep those pencils in your hand. Take care.